You know what I want, girl. Need to get you back until you say whatever friend that you love say. So I just have to wait. She said she gonna trip and then her friend gonna tell her lie. That's a warning. That's a warning.
Stop egging this on, Derek.
She wanted to comply, but you want it for disappointment. What up, what up, what up, and welcome to the podcast. God never lies, since I have to say so.
It is your baby that DJ True, what it is, what it do.
And I'm Brandi.
Back after a 2-week vacation, turning up, doing everything. Black Lives Matter, just everything. You heard?
I'm tired.
You tired, man?
I've been running too much. I need to sit down.
Man, me too.
So you wasn't running, doing.
Like she was just, busy.
Yeah,
Right?
Doing everything.
Yeah.
It's all good, man, because at the end of the day,
the day got in.
That too. You can feel good about your accomplishment. Because think about it, if you're just sitting down all day not doing nothing, you'll kind of feel worse than you do now because you'll be lazy and your bones would hurt. You'll be tired. You'll be like, oh, I don't want to do this. Now that you're doing it, it's like you're exhausted. You go sleep good tonight. Now, if you'd have slept all day, you'd have had trouble sleeping tonight and you'd have get up early to been all, groggy and shit. Like, oh, I can't go for my kid. So, you know what I'm saying?
All of it.
Most people not blessed to stay busy, girl. You better be shit. You could
That's
be sitting.
True.
You could be sitting in your room thinking about what if, why, and why I can't, and why I don't have this. But you was busy, so you ain't had time to think about negative bullshit. Blessed, girl. You blessed. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Even for us, you didn't have time for us. You see?
Yep. You even had time.
Ashe.
Shit, you shouldn't have to do that, man. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Just keep it moving, keep it going. All right. I like my new HD.
Yep.
But HD with the background, the
who was that person? Who was Elijah?
That's Blaine's son.
That's the new movie that's about to come out.
That's his son.
Mm-hmm.
How old is he?
8, 9, 10, 9.
That look like a grown man's face. Oh, okay. Cause that hairline look like he about 25, 26.
Oh shit, that nigga got his dad in his uncle hairline. Oh man, them poor children. God bless their heart.
What y'all been talking about without me?
Shit.
The beef.
Hip hop.
The Kendrick and Drake beef.
It's been a hip hop couple of weeks.
We had a couple of people, couple of guys came on to talk about it.
I missed it.
Yeah, man.
You probably just been quiet anyway.
I might have.
Yeah. You probably went off like, guys, I'm gonna just go ahead and go.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't really care what the fuck y'all talking about.
It was a sausage party.
You had to say all of that, but we said that for the other color people, because
I just meant like it was all men.
So. Well, yeah, just say it was all men instead of just a sausage party. That's
like sausage party only, makes sense when you go to a club or something.
Oh, okay.
Or you go to a frat party.
Yeah, that's a sausage party. When it's like a podcast, it's like
it was a sausage podcast.
Nah, man. It was just
one of them days.
No, I forgot what I want to call it. It was a panel of men talking about hip hop.
There you go.
Okay.
Perfectly said.
Got it.
So y'all want to get straight into it, or y'all just want to just get straight into it? You know what I'm saying? I'll go ahead and do this. You heard, and put this out. Well, this is not the one I want to go to. And let's talk about this man bullshit apology. Can y'all hear?
No.
Reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
We ain't gonna play the whole shit, but y'all get the drift.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
So Diddy, what you did, you know, was unacceptable. We talked about it on Friday Night Lights, but it's a whole different podcast. But you know what I'm saying? Diddy, that was very, 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 very non-manly. See, most people would just, I guess people would, I saw what you had posted, some Billy Sorrell had posted that said
Yeah.
he had 20 million followers and he still got 20 million followers.
Yep.
Really don't matter what he do, y'all still go follow the people that. So I ain't never follow. I ain't know. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that just like R. Kelly, like people still know what R. Kelly did in jail, all of that. People still listen to R. Kelly, so they still
Damn
go listen
right.
to Diddy. That's what I'm saying. They still go listen to Diddy. Y'all still going.
I never did listen to Diddy music. I was never a Diddy fan. I just, didn't care for him. Never did. Ever since I seen the making the band when him and that lady got into it, and he was like, I'm gonna edit you out. And she's like, you're not gonna edit me out. And he started fussing. And he was just saying, get the fuck out of here. He talking to us so disrespectful. I was like, man, I don't like Puffy, man. Puffy just something not right with that man, man. Man, just disrespectful as fuck because he got a lot of money. So I never did like Puffy at all. Since Shine, since the making the band, since Biggie got shot.
You just say you don't like the whole man career. Goddamn.
Like I never did. I just didn't. Something about him just was not right. So I didn't really care for him that much at all. Didn't really care for his music, even though he never wrote his songs. He said, "Don't worry if I write rhymes or write checks," but you wrote a big check to Cassie, and I guess you have to write a few more other checks because it's getting serious.
I think it's more of like when all of that first came out, you was like, man, this is unacceptable. I ain't got nothing, y'all. I'm innocent, this and that, da da da. And it's like, boom, here the video come out now. It's like, oh man, I'm disgusted. Oh, nigga, you should have been saying that from the beginning.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody go actually apologize for something nobody know about. We all on here had problems with women. Everybody, Brandi, and everybody had an issue with a woman. Now, if any video had to come out, y'all never thought it was recorded of y'all getting in a domestic dispute with a female, would y'all do the same thing Diddy did? Or y'all be like, hey, business on that shit. What the fuck you think? You think I'm a bitch? You think I'm a bitch? See, Diddy is a person that he has to apologize for saving face because he's a public figure. Now, as far as us in the general podcast world, or just us as men in general, we all have had somebody. Not saying, I'm not even taking up for Diddy at all. I'm just saying for us as men, as black men in America, and knowing how women are, disrespect Brandi, knowing how women are and how they drive men to certain places that they don't want to go by, either name calling, shaming, belittling, and disrespecting. Now, there's still no reason they hit a woman at all. But they got some women that'll push you there and do something like smash your windows or even smash your face or smash somebody in front of you and let you watch. But I'm just saying that's how disrespectful certain people are. So when a man strike a woman and in not in Diddy case, but like in just
because she looked like she was running away. My bad.
yeah, that he chased her. That's fucked up.
She was tiny. She was not a threat at all.
She ain't had nothing like nothing. Like she's this.
He was treating her like a rag doll. He was.
Yeah, that was bad.
That's.
And then he stomped her. He stomped her.
Yeah, I seen that. That's.
It's like, bro, what you stomping her for, man? And like she fell, like I said, she fell down like Peter Griffin on Family Guy. Like he knocked out. Like she just laying there like.
That's crazy.
And he paid $50,000 for them not to show that tape.
And they showed it anyway?
Nah, some people saying they got the tapes when they raided the homes and shit.
Oh,
A lot more other tape gonna come out too, but it sound like Cassie, she spearheading the campaign, which you know what I'm saying she should, cause I don't believe in no man hitting no female like that. You know what I'm saying? Like in general, just period.
Yeah.
Then let alone see some shit like that, and then find out you paid the hotel $50,000 to so say get rid of it, and then you probably kept on doing the same old shit. You know what I'm saying? And now it came out. She got to see it again. Her whole family got to see it again. You seen it again, whether you in a different place or not. Like it's still bad for everybody, but you definitely like going down, bro. Like it's fucked up. Like you don't. Come on, man. Like I can't even go into detail and explain. Like that's somebody's sister. That's somebody. Everything. You know what I'm saying? And to see that like that, who knows how worse it could have been behind the scenes.
for
We
real.
only seen that. Just imagine the shit that she was documenting in the court case and all that, man. Like that apology he doing it from a safe place because it do look like he in Bali with Uncle
no
Rush,
Duval said that shit.
which is non-extradited, so you can't extradite him. You feel me? So he can maneuver and do all he can right now, but eventually, you know what I'm saying, the feds is damn near undefeated. So once they got you, no matter where you hide out at.
Damn.
Yeah. Crazy.
So,
Goodbye, Diddy.
with that being said, all I gotta say is that run, nigga, run.
He with Uncle
He
Rush
already,
right now.
I was about to say,
Uncle
he
Rush
already
giving him the
ran.
game, bro. Uncle Rush giving him the game. Here,
Like-
50,000 got to go here to make sure the room and board is good. You feel me? And then the other 100,000, like Uncle Rush putting him on game. So
I did offshore account and you build your money because
he gonna have some time to marinate and chill. You know what I'm saying?
So at the end of the day, man, Diddy, look, bro. Oh man, you're wrong. You should that paying people to hide the tapes and just to hit that little pretty little girl, or she ain't a little girl, woman like that in the stomper. For no, we don't know the reason. Like she said, what the document said, he was drunk or he was on something.
Probably on something, but
There ain't no excuse. I really feel like them tapes was put out to like get everybody aboard. Like, all right, for the ones that still was associated, like, I'm riding with Puff, man. Puff might be innocent. Now y'all got that now we making y'all pick sides.
Yeah.
So it's like that's part of their whole campaign, man. It's a lot more. I feel like it's a lot more coming.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like he got his baby mama killed. I am so convinced that he had something to do with Kim Porter dying. Because don't no 49-year-old woman just getting on pneumonia and be out like that. It ain't even COVID. So
allegedly.
I feel like she was gonna expose him, so he got her knocked off. Then Al B. Sure,
he's still alive.
in the hospital. Everybody around Diddy, something happened to. So I don't put nothing past him. This man is dangerous, and I feel like he's capable of whatever because he has the money to shut anybody up. Jamie Foxx was in the hospital. They said Jamie Foxx was gonna say something about Diddy, and then y'all seen Jamie Foxx was almost up out of here. So I just feel like, damn, what this man can, he's a powerful man with a lot of fucking money. And it's like, we probably ain't even touching the surface of what this man has done or had a hand in. Like, I don't know.
Speaking from a female's perspective, like what makes it so hard to like leave out of them situations?
Well, I think what happens in a lot of these situations is it don't start like that. We're seeing when it got bad, and what we don't see is the fact that there was probably 2 to 3 years of bliss. A lot of manipulative people, they are loving and caring and giving and generous in the beginning. And so they get the woman hooked. And so by the time he's beating your ass, you are already so in love with the person. And I think that it's hard for women to get out of those situations because in their mind, they think that they can get the person back who was there in the beginning. So there's a lot of love bombing that takes place. And I can't imagine what Diddy done. I mean, he could take you to wherever and give you whatever, right? So I would imagine that at the point that he's starting to hit you and make you have sex with other people and drug you and all that shit, that you've already connected with this man and feel like he's the love of your life. And so I think that people be addicted to that. It's a soul tie, right? Because y'all having sex. So I think there's a soul tie component there. I think that there is some addiction.
Security? What about security?
Yeah, I mean, I think security too, but I mean, when it come to famous people, I'd be like, I don't know, because she got money. She didn't technically have to stay, but I don't know, because also we think about Ashanti and Irv Gotti, like he kind of had her by the balls and was like, you can't take your music with you. You can't take your masters with you. I ain't gonna let people work with you. So with
It
Cass,
could be
I
that.
don't know. I remember her having 1 or 2 albums, and maybe he told her if she leaves, he was gonna take stuff. Or he was gonna, change her bank. Like, we don't know. This man is powerful. So when it comes to people at that level, I don't know. I'm talking about regular ass, regular people that I see that have been in abusive relationships. A lot of times they are, they're soul tied to the person. They have insecurities. They want a man at any cost. I mean, they addicted to the toxic trauma bond. It'd be a lot of highs and lows. And then a lot of times after the abuse comes, good stuff again. They call you, they buy you stuff, they want to get you back. And so I think there's literally an addiction to the highs and lows. And so we get a low, we are addicted to getting back to the man that he used to be and how things used to be. And I think it's just a toxic ass cycle. And science says that it take a woman to go back 7 times before she will leave for good. 7 times.
That's the roller coaster effect.
Yeah, and then by the end, your family quit fucking with you, right? Because you didn't call and said this nigga to beat my ass, but then you done went back. So your family ain't fucking with you. Your friends probably ain't fucking with you because they done probably came over and saved you. That he was finna hit them. So now they like, okay, girl, if you go back, I'm cool. I'm sure that women didn't got they dudes to get involved, and now there's beef there. It just be so much in those situations that a lot of times they isolate you from your family, from your friends. They tell you, oh, they jealous of you. They just want the life you got. They mad because you got this and that. So it'll be a lot of mental manipulation too. And wounds heal, right? Like he dot your eye gonna heal. But that mental hold, that shit take years to get over. And that's why women be crazy after that shit. They be nuts. Because they have been so manipulated and gaslit that they brain is just fried for real. Because then you start to question yourself, like, is this happening? Was it this bad? So, and then, people look at the person and be like, but he's a good guy. Look at all he's done. And so then her voice is silenced, or she go to people and they don't believe her. It's why a lot of women don't come forward, because nobody believes them. So I think it's so complicated. And ultimately the woman loves him. It's somebody that she loves. And we know when you start loving people, you start losing a couple brain cells. So
I wonder what made her even leave. Like what took for this last time for it to be like, I'm done, and like I could actually leave.
That 7 time, bro, like science says. You feel me?
Because I think he did like it now, like whenever they say she left him and whatever, like then it was a big thing, like, oh, Cass has left Diddy this and that, and she
it
left
might have been her finding her husband. Sometimes you find a man and they tell you, like, look, this ain't how you should be treated, right? Like, this ain't normal. And again, a lot of women that I've talked to, at least, they seen their mom get beat, or they've seen domestic violence, so they think that is love. If that's all you know, do you think that shit normal?
That's what I was gonna say. Like learn behavior. Like, not to cut you off, I feel like especially in the music industry, like they see the higher ups, the executive, like Hollywood, like they just starting to come out on the big execs in Hollywood, and I feel like that's learned behavior. So
absolutely,
they underneath them because they got aspirations to be this big exec or big time over. So they teaching them that, and that's learned behavior. So they teaching them, oh, I manipulate these girls, these women, blah blah blah, and that shit get passed on down, man. And I feel like that's what starts the abuse train, the sex trafficking, all that shit.
Yeah, it'd be some powerful people that know what these women want, and they use that to dangle a carrot. Like, you'll have fame if you do this, or you'll have money if you do. I think about Jocelyn and Stevie. The type of hold that he had on her, it was on some, he would tell her, I'm gonna send you back to the strip club, or you ain't
He
gonna
seen
make
Diddy do it.
Yeah, like Diddy did that with the women that, he had Making the Band and all these groups and stuff. And you've seen the way he talked to them people on TV. Like he had what they wanted. And so some people are so desperate to have these things that they will endure disrespect. And I think once a man knows that he can talk to you crazy, then he think he can hit you, right? And he think he can do all these other things. So I think that men like this, they know who they can get this shit off on. They don't, it ain't happening to everybody. I think it's women who are vulnerable, who may have low self-esteem, may have some other issues, and have a desperation to have this type of lifestyle or this type of fame. And I don't know. It's
So you saying Diddy couldn't put you on a jet, fly you out, take that, and then push you down the flight of stairs and tell you it's in the love of a Grammy?
No.
Come on now. Come on now.
Hold on, give you a successful podcast.
That's what I'm talking about. Make your Tarot card reading global Miss Cleo number 10.5.
Science
If I
says
gotta
7
get it that
times.
way, I'm cool. Like, you can't even yell at me. So this wouldn't have worked, because the minute he said some disrespectful shit or thought he was gonna yell at me, we would have been done in. So
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Not the amount of money that nigga got. Shit,
Yeah,
that
you
shit was
can't
everything.
leave. That's
there's
Diddy.
no amount of money that you could pay me that you think you're gonna disrespect me.
It's not even about him paying you. It's not even about him giving you money for you to shut up. It's about the lifestyle he's giving you. And
I don't want that lifestyle though either. So I think you have to want that. And again, if he has what you want, I don't want that. I don't aspire.
Not even that. Brandon, not a certain lifestyle he's giving you, just something that you're accommodated with that's comfortable for you. It ain't gotta be the lavish this and that. It could just be something you comfortable with. Like,
there's nothing that you can give me that is going to have me tolerating disrespect. It's
no,
just
like I said, it leads to that. Like, it starts off beautiful.
Like you said, it's nice in the beginning.
Yeah,
right.
It's so beautiful.
Right.
Then
But the second that you think that you're gonna talk to me crazy is the second that is over.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all.
So all right. And I can't say that because she might be all the way right. But look, so
I have left a nigga for doing. I have a very short fuse, and I ain't mess with no famous niggas, but I fucked with niggas that had money and that provided a certain lifestyle. And the minute that they stepped out of pocket, I left their ass because I'm okay.
That fast, Brandon. Like literally, like not even.
Yes.
Not even gonna say, hey, where did this come from? Why do you feel you need to?
I don't try to understand. You gotta understand though. I'm a therapist, so I can see this shit coming a mile away. So I didn't stay in situations because, for one, I can tell when a guy's narcissistic. I could tell when a guy's a manipulator. I could tell when I'm being loved on. So this is different. I see things different in dating. I see things different in men, period. And y'all got to know I'm an intuitive psychic. So it's not a lot of shit a nigga gonna get past me. And it ain't got to do with money, fame, him providing me nothing, because I see all that shit coming a mile away. Now, have I always know? But I've always knew when it was time to go. And it didn't take for a nigga to put his hands on me. The minute he act like he was going to puff up at the chest, or he was going to get loud, or he was going to call me a name, I knew then that this was not, he's not a safe person and that he's dangerous. I don't wait till you strike a fist. I can tell when you're abusive based on the way that you talk, how you handle your anger, when we get in conflicts, when you drink. But every woman is not privy to that type of information. So I understand why women stay. And I understand how women do not see the red flags. I understand that. But I see things from a different lens. So it does not take much. Diddy wouldn't be able to talk. We wouldn't be able to go on the first date. He's a cocky, arrogant asshole. So that type of personality wouldn't even get a date with me, because I'm not dealing with a guy that has a big ego and is going to try to humble me or feel like he got to push me down the sides for him to feel powerful. So you can't talk about me, because I have a whole nother different lens when it comes to this stuff. But I do have empathy and compassion for women that are in these situations, because I understand how you can get there. If you are yearning and longing for something, you didn't get that validation, you didn't get that attention. The first man that does that to you, that makes you feel good, you want that. And sometimes he punch you in the eye, but you still are there. You still want that. And that goes deeper than self-worth and oh, she don't love herself. A lot of times it's some childhood trauma shit that she ain't dealt with, and she don't know and love herself because of the things she's been through. So I have a lot of compassion for that. I've worked with women that were domestic violence survivors, and so it allowed me to see that, oh, they not stupid. Because I used to be like, they stupid, why would you say? It's some like you be addicted. Your brain craves the love and attention when it's something that you never had. And so you would get that at any cost, even if it cost you your life, essentially. And that's how addiction works, even when it's drugs, right? Like people will continue to search for that high. Some people are that way with love and sex. So I see it and I have compassion for it, but it wouldn't be me. And it's not it's not gonna be me, regardless of what he can provide and shit like that. I don't have that yearning for anything like that. So it's terrible. It's sad. And I think that a lot of times men aren't held accountable. It's kind of almost acceptable because it's like, what did she do? Right? What does it matter? What could she have done that would have been okay? It's what did she do? How did she get him there? There's a lot of victim blaming and shaming, which is why I think a lot of women don't come forward, because people are going to ask, what did you do? Instead of just honoring that this happened to her and allowing that just to be her story. Why does she got to explain what she did? It don't matter what the fuck she did. What's a reasonable explanation for that? For getting beat like a rag doll? What could she have done that she deserved that? So I think that it's a lot. I think we have a lot of hush hush, don't tell. I think we have a lot of, well, what did she do? I think we have a lot of, well, men sticking up for men and not holding them accountable. So I mean, it's been around. People have been beating women from the beginning of time. But again, in our society, we'll turn a blind eye. We'll cancel, right? We'll cancel people. But a lot of times it's the woman, the victim, in a sense, is scrutinized. Look at Meg Thee Stallion. They tore her ass up and she got shot. Like what?
How much of this is like circumstantial though? Like, so when I say circumstantial, like I feel like if it's good in the beginning, 2-3 years then went by, man, y'all got a house, you got your name on some stuff. Like you can't just get up and leave like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm asking you that. So put yourself, how much does circumstances weigh in you making that decision?
Well, I think it goes back to what type of resources do you have? If you're isolated from family and friends and you don't have any other way out, you don't have the finances, you don't have the means, then yeah, you probably are going to stay until you can figure some shit out. I've never been in a position where a man had that much over me that I couldn't leave. I've never been in a position where I couldn't leave immediately. I've always had my own money, something set aside. I could go live with family. So again, it comes back to, can you leave? Like literally, can you pick up, get in your own vehicle and drive off and have money to sustain yourself? And then if you have children, it's a whole nother thing, because then you got to think about where these kids going. You know what I mean? So it absolutely is a circumstantial thing. And I am just blessed that I have never been in a position where when I needed to leave, I couldn't leave, whether I had kids, whatever. So I don't know what that's like. And I like I said, I understand why some women stay, because they don't have nothing in their name. They don't have the means. They don't want to uproot their children. They're embarrassed, right? If you've been flossing and flexing on social media about your man flying you to Dubai and buying you a car and all this stuff, and he knock you upside your head, you might not want to tell nobody that, because that's embarrassing. And again, people gonna say, well, what did you do? Was you fucking him? Was you sucking his dick? Did you do that? It's all these things. And so it's just like some women just be like, you know what? I'm gonna ride this shit the fuck out until my kids are grown. Or I'm gonna stay and work a job till I can save up some money. Or, some people don't have money for lawyers.
Just
It's a
enjoy the
privilege.
Instagram pictures.
Yeah, so it's hard. You got to think about, and I think too, because you love and care about this person, you also don't want them to be in trouble. Like I know some women don't want to call the police because we know what the police do to Black men, right? And so it's like, as a woman, you're beating my ass, but I love you. And so even though you beat my ass, there's a part of me that still don't want you to go to jail, that still don't want nothing bad to happen to you. I just want you to stop putting your hands on me. And so again, I think a lot of women think that, okay, that'll be the last time. That was just a heated argument. And again, he's a love bomber. So he gonna tell you it'll never happen again. I love you. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I was drinking. I was stressed from work, whatever. And you love this person. And so I could see people being like, okay, he said he ain't gonna do it no more. That was just a rough day. We got a vacation plan for next month. I don't want to ruin that. And so let me just, and I think women stay hoping that things will change. And that's why it takes 7 times for you to be like, okay, he gonna keep hitting me. And it's nothing I can do to stop that. We think we can love them more. We think we can be compassionate. We think we can go to therapy with them, but it's not. When men do that, that is an illness. They're not well. They need professional help, and it's nothing that a lot of times the woman can do. She thinks she can, but again, I think that's why it takes the 7 times. But again, it goes back to resources. Can you leave if the house is in his name? Right? Are you gonna be homeless? Do you have your own car? Do you have your own credit card? Can you go get you an apartment? I think all those things play a factor in why women stay, because some women can't leave, physically can't leave, or financially can't leave. There's kids and things like that. So I think it's circumstantial, and unfortunately the less resources you have, the more likely you are to stay in those situations because you're trying to survive at this point.
Man,
it's tough.
Yeah, do y'all even think it's more people that they about to put out with all of that, like the whole? Because they say Jay-Z been quiet.
Jay-Z has been very quiet.
Diddy got them tapes, man. Who knows what tapes they done confiscated and they got who what? Everybody spooked. If you party with Diddy the past 7 to 8 years, you nervous.
20
years, you nervous. And it all started with Keefy D. Keefy D got hit, and Keefy D stopped. Goddamn it! Hey, Diddy ain't gave me no bread to get out. Man, y'all listen. I'm about to put y'all on Diddy real quick. How many years y'all gonna cut me?
For what I seen, I don't know how his part is like to his house or whatever, but I seen a video of him like before he got on the yacht, and like he was telling everybody, like he went himself, like had a bag and like, y'all put your phones in this bag. Like he telling his stepson Quincy, like, hey, I know you got 2 phones, put them in there. Like this man, like that's some like I said, I don't know. I'm not no celebrity. I don't know how it is to be take pictures or whatever. But for you to be that person, you walking around taking people phones, like, dog, what kind of party y'all trying to do? Like, nigga can't even record it.
But I mean, I kind of get that too, because I feel like when you're in a certain position, your life is always on camera. So if I want to be drunk and I want to be wild, I don't want it recorded.
To be recorded.
An artist. You know what I mean? So I want there to be some place where I can be me without being recorded. Like imagine being Beyonce. She can't even go to Target. If she just want a random Sunday, you know what I mean? So I get that. Like I get it. I want there to be a space where I'm not being recorded, because
I could just be regular.
Yeah, I want to be regular. So I don't see nothing wrong with being like, look, if you come into these parties, put your phone up, because I don't want you to send revenge stuff on me, or you mad at me, or, I don't want it to mess up my record sales or my credibility as an artist, because maybe I'm a dope ass artist, but I like to dance on the couch and get pissy drunk. I don't need that to be out on the internet the next day. I really want to enjoy myself and have fun. So I get that. I get the putting the phones up, because where can celebrities just be normal people? Nowhere.
Listen, it's not even, you can take the phones now. Niggas got the cameras in the shades or the regular glasses. Like, what is you talking? So it's no privacy no more. That shit is done. Like, thank you.
That's why I would never want to be famous in that way, because I like to go to Target. I like to go to the park. I can't imagine just people coming up to me or record me. Like I
take a little, hey, I take a picture, snap it up, but not like when I can't like literally just go with my wife and my kids and be like just going to Walmart to be like, oh my God, we gotta shut down Walmart. Like, nah.
That's
I don't mind taking a picture, and go about our business, and that's it. Ain't gonna be no extra shit, but to shut down a whole store just for me to feel normal, to walk and just shop, nah. So
I don't know. That's why I think that there is levels to, you know, people wanting fame and stuff. That's not nothing I've ever wanted or sought out, because I know what comes with that shit. Like I don't, and I feel like, what do the motherfuckers be having to do to get to where they are? Like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to know what it takes to really get up there with the elite.
Niggas be doing some shit, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I said, I don't believe the Illuminati shit, but I believe
I do.
are doing some bullshit.
I absolutely.
It's a group of people that be like, look, you do this, we gonna put you in this position.
I believe in that shit. I believe in all that shit, them conspiracy. I believe it. I believe it. I believe in them people having sacrifices, because most of the people we know that are up there, that somebody close to them died. So
it's starting to, it's like this year with all this shit, even like with the white people, like all of this shit that came out, like shit's starting to make sense. Like people that try to deny it so much and be like, ha, like nigga. No, it's starting to look like this shit is serious. Like, yo,
I really believe
nothing's made up.
When Kanye was saying like the Jews run everything, I wholeheartedly believe that. I absolutely believe that. Who can you not talk about? The Jews. They run shit.
I feel Kanye though, like people say Kanye crazy, but he's seen some shit, experienced some shit to where he's trying to get his point across, but people don't understand.
Yeah,
he don't know how to like
say it
to y'all without sounding crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody that's spilling the truth, people try to say that they're crazy. I believe Cat Williams as well. Anybody that's trying to drop knowledge, we say they're crazy. We say Orlando Brown is crazy. Now Orlando Brown do look a little off.
Some of that shit be like, it be off. Like, come on, cuz.
I believe that he's crazy, but I believe that when you tap into a certain amount of knowledge, or when you start to know so much stuff, it does make you crazy. I have felt like that too, that I am crazy, but you just see stuff from a different view. And normal people, I always want to say, oh, you're crazy, you're conspiracy theorist. Ain't no, where's we getting this shit from? Like that
come from somewhere.
Yeah, it's some truth behind a lot of that stuff. And that's why I be like, all right, call them crazy if you want to. And again, they call psychics crazy. They call people that talk to their ancestors. Like, we ain't crazy. We're not crazy by far, but I let people think that. I don't speak on everything that I tap into and shit, but I be like, nah, these people ain't crazy at all. I know I ain't crazy, but I think that when you are conscious and you look past what is being seen, you're seen as crazy, when really just people just don't have people don't want to do research, and people don't want to look. They just want to read a blog, they want to watch a video and then make a decision off of that 15-second video, instead of being like, well, where did that come from? Let me look for myself. If people would just look for themselves and stop taking what so-and-so said and so, look it up. We are living in the information age. You have access to the internet, the World Wide Web. We got dictionaries, we got libraries. There's nowhere that the truth is not there. We just got to look for it. And I think we are lazy. And so we look at reels and we'll watch a 15-second clip and have a whole think piece about that. Like, it's way more beyond that 15-second video. Podcasts, we got YouTube, we got all these think leaders, 19 Keys, Dr. Umar, Billy Carson. These niggas ain't crazy.
Hold on, like they say, if you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a book.
And I'm telling you, since 2020, I have been reading books. Since 2020, I have been reading books, and the knowledge is in the motherfucking books. It's not hidden. It's like it's hidden in plain sight. It's there, but are we looking at that?
Nope.
Or are we joining the masses and just want to, talk about all the negative shit? And it's like, that's what they do. They keep us distracted with the industry, with this music, with the food. And so we don't have the opportunity to think because we're so full of shit. We got weed. Well, I ain't gonna talk about weed because
come on
okay,
now.
so alcohol. We got
They,
liquor, we got the negative low vibration music, fuck niggas, fuck bitch. You know, we got all this stuff distracting us. And so when it comes to real life shit, we can't see it because we're so full of shit. We're so full of toxins, right? We filling ourselves up with shit that don't matter and not really looking into the shit that really do affect us. So I be quiet. I be like, all right, y'all saying these motherfuckers crazy, but
nah,
okay.
they be on to something. They be on to something. It's just
Definitely
some of the shit just be kind of out, kind of wild, but it'd be like, nah, it
the
be
world
making
is
sense.
wild. The
Yeah,
fucking United States of America is wild. The fucking government is wild. So a lot of
definitely.
shit be sounding far-fetched because this fucking country was built on some bullshit.
Yeah.
By some fucking murdering and killing and stealing land. Like we are a fucking product. We are a business making, a money making entity walking this earth. Like you having a birth certificate, you are the property of somebody. You having a social security number, like all this shit it gets deep. It gets fucking deep.
Yeah,
So
that Social Security definitely means something.
oh, absolutely. Your birth certificate, Social security number, when you get mail, notice that every piece of mail that you have, your name is in all capital letters. You never see lowercase.
Somebody was talking. I just watched a recent video, a clip about that. They was talking about that.
Yeah, because that's the trust that's in your name. That's not you.
It was saying that
it's the
shit.
trust that's in your name. And so when you get credit cards and you get debt and all that shit, that is a trust that was put in your name for the US to make money off of you when your mom got you a birth certificate and when you got a social security number. So it's the shit goes way fucking deep. You know what I mean? Currency is money, but currency is also the flow of water in the river, right? When you're birthed, when they say birth is another name for a boat, right? So a lot of the terminology we even use is built off like ocean shit in the water.
Birth canal,
right? Yeah. Vessel. We call our bodies vessels, but a vessel is a boat. They'll call a boat a vessel. And so when you dock, right? When a boat docks is when it lands, but the doctor is who gives birth to you when you're born. So it's
message.
It's a lot of shit.
Like aristocrat shit.
For real.
Yeah. So again, and when you start to know this stuff, it's depressing. And I think this is where people go crazy or people go mad. It's not the fact that you're crazy. It's the fact that now you're realizing that all of your life you have been lied to and you are living in this fucking simulation in this game that is made by white fucking men. That will make anybody fucking crazy. So again, it's easier to listen to the rap music and it's easier to get into the distractions because that distracts you from the shit that's really going on around you. And quite frankly, I be wishing I didn't know this shit. Because once you do know, it is depressing.
Why is it depressing? Why you just can't accept it for what it is?
Because it's sad.
It's not sad at all. It just is what it is. Like that's life. Like
I mean, I can't lie.
It's sad.
When I went on that deep dive, I was mad, bro. I was mad. I was frustrated, but I think that's part of the phase. So
yeah,
like, that's the starting point.
When I started reading in 2021, I read some shit that kind of made me like feel fucked up, like about death and shit. And I was like, so this is the thing that got me with the book. It's like the place you came, the place you was before you got here, the same place you go when you die.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody remember what it was before they got here. So they're the same place you go when they die. So that kind of fucked me up. And I was like, wait a minute. Okay. We are all, doctors, saw you, whatever, all that stuff. We become part of where we born at, the earth. Mm-hmm. So the water, you can have your ashes in the stream, you become part of that. There's still heaven and hell, it's whatever you want to believe in. So at the end of the day, whatever go happen. So for you to stress about something, it's pointless. Don't stress about it.
I'm not stressed about it, but it's sad.
It's the education part.
Yeah, it's sad to know that we've been lied to and that we continue to be lied to. And
even if you've been lied to, people lie every day. You go with it, but move on from
it's the education part, man.
I just said
that down. You feel me? To all our kids.
Yeah. To like pass that down, make them understand. Not everybody gonna understand it because, like Brandi said, it's really sad to like fathom that. Like, damn.
But just like what you just said, like everybody lied. But the thing is the people that's so say in charge, they're the ones that's lying. And
Yeah,
we can't and you can't even do nothing. Just like
exactly. You
can't just like what they doing with Trump now. Trump is on trial for all these charges.
can't do
And
nothing.
he never gonna see a jail cell. But if that was a regular average person,
because you know what's funny, you know what I thought about? You know what I thought about? You know how Diddy keep getting away with shit? Because like somebody you say Diddy like the feds or working with the feds or some shit like that.
That's what they were saying.
You gotta think about it. All right, Diddy doing with Russell Simmons, people with money. They know these people that created these laws, these terms, these things that happen that makes us all so sad. So if you was like in their position, would you join that or would you try to make a change? So regardless of what you go do, what you go do? You go try to make a change, like Martin Luther King dead.
You can't do it.
Pac dead. Like once you get with people, some people don't care. Some people just don't care. Kanye, they don't care. But they accept it for what it is, but they gonna say what they gotta say, regardless of what's gonna happen. And that's when they accept it.
Yeah, they accept. Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't give a fuck what y'all gonna do, but y'all gonna have to kill me. Martin Luther King, y'all gonna have to kill me.
As long as it's out there and
as long as I say that message, I'm gonna say what I gotta say. Y'all gonna have to kill me. Heaven, hell, wherever I go after this, I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on. Y'all gonna have to kill me. Now that's strength. You ain't scared of shit. When you scared, it's like I ain't gonna say nothing. Nah, Brandi, say it. Don't fuck these people. Say it. Say what you. If you learn some shit, let your children know. Like what the fuck? They doing it regardless. We know they doing it. I'm not gonna say nothing. No, fuck that. Say it.
And I think people do say it. I think that is the Kanye's, that's the Cat Williams, that's the Dr. Umar, that's all those people.
I'm saying like for people like us, like normal people who like when they find out this shit, they fucked up. Like you can be fucked up, but what you gonna do about it?
Yeah, when I went on my journey, I was definitely fucked up about it, but I never was silent about it. That's literally what I do for work. Like I literally teach people about the spiritual journey, and I don't have fear because I understand that certain people were put here to have this position. That's why some people are woke and some people aren't. The conscious people were made to be conscious because, like, I feel like Tupac, he was one of those people. He was chosen. He was ahead of his time, and that's why he was taken out. But he did what he came here to do. Nipsey Hussle as well.
I was just about to say that.
Nipsey Hussle, yeah, for sure. So I feel like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, those people, before they came here, that was their role and mission on earth. And I feel like that is what a lot of the crazies that they call us crazy, that is what we're here to do, is to spread the knowledge for people to wake up and for people to know. But it is sad still. I can honor that there is some grief that goes with that because I had to grieve who I thought I was. And I had to grieve what I thought the world was when I really realized what the fuck was going on. There's grief that goes along with that because I have to undo and unlearn all these things that I was told all my life and realize that I have to live my life a different way. You mean I can't work for nobody? I can't do nothing that has to do with the government. I got to keep my kids out of this shit. So I got to homeschool my kids. Like when you get into this shit, you got to protect yourself because they don't want this knowledge out there. So once you're putting it out there, you got to know you got a target on your back. And this is why people do get killed when they about to release a book. Dr. Sabi was finna release some shit about how to heal. His ass is out of here, right? Nick Cannon was finna put some shit out and now he got lupus and having all these kids and he on his own shit. So it comes at a price. And when you're in this, you got to be willing to die for it. And I think that's what you were saying. Like, yeah, there are people that are out there and look, they get off because when you get so deep into this, now you are a threat to the system because if everybody finds out what it's doing, we're going to all figure out a way to get out of this shit. And then the US is not making no money off of us. But I mean, it is so layered and it is so complex. So no, I'm not having a cow about it every day, but my life's purpose is to come here and to spread the word and to talk about what I know and to use my abilities and my connection to the other dimensions and shit to help humans figure out how to survive on this human plane. Because you are right, where we came from is where we're going. And that's cool. I don't fear death or anything because I know that it's not what people think it is. And we've all been here many times before. Like we all have had multiple lives. This ain't our first time coming here.
Yeah, we just
reincarnate and come back again and again because you have a soul's mission. And so hopefully this is my motherfucking last round. And I feel like that's why I'm here to do what I do. So I can complete my mission, help people raise their vibration and wake up. And I'm getting the fuck out of here. And hopefully I don't have to come back. but it is so deep. And I think that's why when I hear stuff like the Diddy situation and stuff like that, this is all happening for a purpose. This is the year 2024. 2 plus 2
Year
is
of
4
truth.
plus 4. Year of 8 is the year of abundance. We're in the Aquarian age. Aquarian is all about information, exposure, finding out. So everything that's happening is literally happening the way it's supposed to. This is a simulation that has to run the way that it runs, and it's working the way it's supposed to. I don't think that anything is a coincidence. I think that a lot of stuff is going to be exposed this year, and I think 2020 just was like the spark of all this shit, and it's going to keep going. And so I'm excited. I mean, I'll be excited about it. Like when stuff like this happens, I'm like, okay, people are getting exposed. These monsters are going to be held accountable. Like this, everything is happening the way that it's supposed to happen. I don't look at anything as, good or bad, right or wrong. It is what it is, and
No bad deed will go unpunished.
it needs to, yeah. And I mean, there's karma. You also got to deal with the spiritual realm. So people
No,
that are
it's in the
here
Bible. It's in the
that have
Bible. It's in the
money,
Bible.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I know you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
on the Bible, but
yeah. I respect your, I'm not blaming. I respect,
And I mean, now I do. There are some things in the Bible, like Psalms. The book of Psalms is a book of spells. So
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm not blaming. I ain't gonna say, oh, I'm like, I have respect for.
oh yeah, I already know.
You know
I
how
already
the
know
nigga would have
that.
been, yeah.
I'm not gonna be like, hey, God, is it a Bible? I'm not like that. I'm not like. I respect.
And again, that's a lot of fear. I feel like that is a lot of fear, and that's okay. Everybody has their journey. Everybody has their own.
I mean, he just got a high class of faith because of what he went through. So he go up.
Right. Yeah.
Like, yeah, I understand that. Like, but I always I can't tell him that, but I tell everybody that who wants to listen, don't just focus on one thing. Read everything and understand everything.
Yeah. I studied a lot of religions because I was
saying you gotta study Quran.
I think something different.
You gotta. They all lead back to one thing.
One thing, yes, and that's what I want people to understand.
All lead back to one thing. Blaine. All lead back to one thing. No matter how you read it, where you come from, they all lead back to one thing. God, Yahweh, Messiah, whatever you want to call it, they all lead back to one thing. That's reading does. So, like, you know what I'm saying? But I personally, I believe heaven and hell, God, good and evil. But at the same time, I studied everything, Farrakhan, all that. Like, I just understand it.
You studied the Anunnaki people?
I
Samaritan
tablets? I have looked into the Anunnaki people. I didn't have a book about that.
You did that, cuz.
Check it out, bro.
You did that?
Check it out.
Yeah.
What book these 7 tablets, the Emerald tablets was supposedly out like 2,000, 3,000 years before the Bible.
Right.
Stories in it is like similar to the Bible,
Okay. Because like I know, like they say they got a version of a Bible where it's not written in no English. And the dude who wanted to be a part of the Catholic Church, he changed that so he can be a part of that. But I want to read, like I said, I like to read things that,
Hey,
like,
check out the Anunnaki people, bro.
It's on YouTube?
Yeah, check out the Anunnaki
person.
It's gonna open you up to a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm open for a lot of shit. Like I said, I read Buddhist books, Farrakhan, the Muslim books, read all it. So
yeah, it's deep, but all that to say that when all these things come out, you can live your life a certain way on this earthly plane. But you still got to answer at some point, So the Diddies and the monsters and the abusers and shit, that's evil. They have for this lifetime, but they gonna have to come back and do this again. When you ain't living right, you gotta come back and do this again. There's karma. We have karma from past lives, so when we come back, if we did shit in a past life that was fucked up, we have to come back and do the shit again. So I just see a lot of things on a spiritual level more so than just what is presented here physically. It's just like it'd be way deeper than this. So, maybe this is some karmic debt Diddy had to fulfill because of some past shit he did that maybe he got away with. We don't know. But
I think this Diddy first run. I think
the show ain't his last.
I think this is the first Diddy to do some Diddy shit because that's timelines, technology, money, slavery, modern day slavery, shit like that is yeah.
Well,
anyway,
enough of all of that.
Yeah,
you
I got a segue because Brandi didn't come on 2 weeks ago. So Brandi had replied to one of my stories. I said we could talk about it on the podcast. Yeah,
So
remember that
Oh
dude
shit.
was he was sawing and his wife was pouring into him, and
bullshit about
Oh shit.
yes.
hold on, he was chopping like something, and his wife was pouring into him, and then he made it, and then when she tried to cross, he poured into her, so she came through. Why you felt that was like bullshit?
No, that ain't what I seen.
What you saying?
It was like he kept taking from her and taking from her, and then she would pour back in, and he would take from her, taking her, and then she would fill him back up.
Okay,
And then finally she met a guy that was pouring into her. And then
you looked at it wrong. Yeah, never mind.
no, I ain't looking it wrong.
No, I'm not laughing. You should look at it wrong because he was working, struggling, and she was pouring into him. And when he made it, he poured back into her because the bridge was breaking, and he poured back into so she come to him. That's what it was. It wasn't no.
I'm going back to watch it because that ain't what I saw.
Yeah, no, because he was chopping. She was pouring. He was working, and her heart was going into him. And then when he made it, she tried to come, and the bridge broke.
True, where's the visuals? True, I'm lost.
That was on his stores. That was on his stores.
It was on my.
Oh, it was in the store. I thought it was in the podcast group.
Nah.
Store. It was on the store. But yeah, he was working. He was chopping. He was working, and she was pouring into him. And when he made it, she tried to cross the bridge, and the bridge is breaking. So he started pouring into her, and she made it to him. That's what it was. It wouldn't no nigga can't help her, and no, it was nothing like that. So that's how I was like, Brandi tripping. I was like, well, why? She said that's bad. That don't make sense to me. So you missed.
Okay. I put fuck that.
Yeah.
I said the woman always has to heal the man and carry him, and you put we'll discuss on Sunday. But yeah, it's old, so it won't let me see what the actual thing was. But so what I saw was they were showing. It was like it was animated.
Yeah, black and white.
So it was literally like a man and a woman, but like no face, no color. It was like a black outline of a man and a black outline of a woman. She just had on a dress, he had on pants. Yeah. So, and they were just showing him doing something, but you could see her color would leave.
Yeah,
pour into him, and then his color would come back, and then he would do some more stuff. Hers would become empty, and then you would see her heart. They would show like her heart beating, and then she would pour back into him. And then there came a time where he was full, and so he kind of stood up, and he was full of color, like he was full. And then he tried to reach out to her, but then there was a man behind her that showed up, and he was pouring into her. So then now she was full, and so the other man was trying to like get something from her, and I think that.
No, it wasn't that at all. They didn't have no other person behind him.
I seen another man come, and
whenever I'm gonna send it to you, all I saw this what you didn't see. When she poured into him, he made it. Like meaning like, let's say behind every black man there's a strong black woman. She kept pouring into him. Once he made it, he told her come see, and the bridge broke. It started collapsing, and once it started collapsing, he started pouring into her, and the bridge healed, and she came back to him. That's what happened. And that's when I was like,
I was trying to look for it. I couldn't find it.
Anyway, why does I think what I was getting from that?
I know what you was getting at. Why the woman got
she had to pour and pour and pour before he got it, and then came back for her. And it's just like woman,
because he was working. He was working towards getting them
right. But that's what I'm saying. The woman always has to endure and stay and hold him down while he gets his shit together.
But he never left though. He never like just left her ass dry. Like
as I'm saying, he never left her.
Why would he leave her? She was pouring into him and making him, building him up.
What you about to say, it felt like what you about to say is like why women need to pour into a man if that's how marriage is. If that's what we want.
I guess what I'm saying is you always see it that way. You never see it the other way where the woman is draining and he's pouring and pouring. Yeah. And then he waits till she gets her shit together and then she tries to come and make right. I was just saying it's always that dynamic where the woman has to continue to hold him down, to carry him, to pour into him, and then she's depleted and drained. And then when he gets his shit together, he expects her to be like, this is like the movie Acrimony with Taraji P. Henson. She stayed and endured and waited. And then when he got that patent and that $10 million,
it was like
her to be jumping up and down. But it's like, you didn't drug me to fucking hell and back, and now I'm supposed to be jumping for glory when I built you. That's exhausting.
But that wasn't the point of the slide.
What was the point of the slide?
The animation was the point of like just in general, like a man busting his ass every day,
and draining the woman in the
Oh,
process.
Brandon, no, I don't mean it like that. Like I don't look at
But
it.
that's
Like,
what
no,
the thing. That's not what you're taking from it.
no,
but that's
I
what it
know.
was.
No, that's not how it was taken. That's
So
what
why did her color keep going away when she was pouring into him?
what I seen, she stayed black. I never seen no color in the whole thing. But what I'm saying is, as like just in general.
Damn, I want to watch this video.
Yeah, that's like, I can't do it because my phone. I'd have showed y'all. But like what I've seen, for example, Master Splinter, he goods up and go to work. His wife holds down the home. He has to deal with a lot, so she pours in him so him to keep moving, for him to have a better life. Is something wrong with that? Yes or no? All right. So
Men gonna say no because they benefit from it.
okay, cool. But the woman,
I feel like it's 50-50. It's a
hold on, Joe. Yeah. I believe it's 100, but same shit. But when you ask for him to go to do these things, the woman, they need the strength of a woman. Behind every strong black man is a woman. So she pours into him.
Behind or beside? Because what she got?
Let's say beside. Let's say beside.
Let's say
You know what I'm
beside.
saying is we know the saying is behind.
And she wants to be, but I'm just saying. He goes to work, he does his thing.
I ain't mad at that.
He's trying to build. He's trying to build. She has to pour into him because if he don't have that strength from his woman, he go give up.
So single men can't get it on their own without a woman? Is that what you're saying?
Say it again.
Single men can't get
I'm not saying that without women. No, I'm not saying that at all. But when you become, one, because when you one, you become one. So she's helping him basically. And what I'm saying is, once he made it, he went back and get her. They were full because he did what he had to do, and she helped them get there by just cherishing them, not with money, not with sex, with love. That's it.
And sex. We're gonna imply that sex was there because ain't no man can bound a woman's love alone.
Well, I'm just saying he
complain about sex.
He got just, but from the slide, he just got a heart. And once he was there, he told her come. The bridge collapsed. He poured his heart into fixing that bridge, and that's when they became together. That's all it was. It wasn't no, why the woman got to pour into the man. So would you have that woman go out and chop work, and he just pouring into her, let her become successful? And then, like the opposite, would it be wrong if it's opposite? No, it wouldn't be wrong if it's opposite.
No, it would be wrong, but it just never is.
But I'm saying, from a man's standpoint, as all men, we would have been like, that nigga a bitch for having that woman do all that, because ain't no man gonna let his woman bust his ass and all he could do is just, oh, baby, you can do it. I love you. That's not a man DNA. But as far as the slideshow, all it was saying was, the strength of a woman, the love from a woman can help a man go be better than he is. Now, what you said about a single man being successful, of course he'll be successful, but eventually he gonna want love from a woman, because all that won't mean nothing if you ain't got nobody to share it with. So with that being said, the slideshow was just saying, hey, woman, help me. Once I get there, we will be good. Not even help me with financially, just show love, care, and concern. Because at the end of the day, we all going. That's all it was saying. Follow me? It
was very symbolic because there was no words. It was kind of just the So I guess you could take from it what your own.
Yeah. You got what I'm saying? You came at it, looking at it like that, like, oh, motherfucker. That's how you came looking at it. So it's not your fault because that's what you seen. Just like I seen it.
It's up the perspective. Yeah. Everybody gonna watch it and see something different because I think that was the point. Like you,
right. Take it how you want
words. It wasn't real people. So you
take it how you want it, basically. That's.
Well, before we go, and all of this good shit, since we're on guilty talking about all of this shit, I want to ask your opinions on this. This video is going viral.
I didn't even know they had a video for that. I just saw a picture.
There you go.
He got on that necklace.
Well, I don't hear nothing. Oh, because it's on mute. There, duh. All right, here we go.
A 7-year-old girl who had to watch me and my brothers jump her daddy after school. I'm sorry. I know that was probably a traumatizing experience for you. But we kept asking you to stop bullying my daughter and you wouldn't listen. We sent letters home. We even had a meeting with you and your parents and you wouldn't listen. So now you know your actions have consequences. And since you're too young to receive those consequences, you had to watch your daddy take those consequences. Get some therapy. You'll be all right.
Thoughts?
All right.
Childish as fuck.
So his daughter is getting bullied from another
The
kid.
girl, right?
So he did all the proper procedures, go to the school, talk to the parent, all of it.
He followed protocol, and he said, "You know what? Y'all don't want to do it, but fuck y'all, your dad."
Now the thing is, I don't agree with is at the end of the day we're of age. I don't know how old this man is, but I would think he'd be around our age. I don't want to fight nobody. I ain't got time for that. But when it comes down to your child, that's a whole nother different thing. But at the end of the day, I don't want to teach my children that violence is the way to go. But nowadays, people too sensitive nowadays to lose a fight or whatever. So it turned up to be worse than what it's supposed to be. I don't agree with the fact that this nigga, I don't know how big the other man is, but you took you and your brothers, and I'm pretty sure if you look like that, your brothers might look the same way, and y'all went beat up one man. Now, what you think that one man could do? I could shoot y'all for self-defense.
Yep.
So you should have just fought him by yourself. Why are you bringing your brothers?
I don't think you should have fought him at all.
You should have never fought him at all. But at the end of the day, like, because
it could have turned. Stop the girl from bullying. Because now I'm really about to bully your daughter because you didn't beat up my daddy.
And then think about it. He did it. He said he did it in front of
the girl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
and you tell him, just, "Oh, go take some therapy." I'm like, no, cuz that's not right.
We all got kids, you know. We gotta put ourselves in the business. Now, I've been a victim. My daughter has been a victim of bullying. I went to the school. I went to talk to the principal. I even went see the little girl who I didn't tell the little girl anything, but I saw the little girl who's picking on my daughter, little ghetto bitch. God forgive me. I saw all it, and like I even went to the therapist. We talked to the therapy, like the school counselor. Went to all the protocols to have this child stop bullying it. And it was just one. It was a little girl and a little boy. Now, once the little boy put his hands on my daughter, all I could think about is, oh shit, I gotta fuck this little kid up.
For real.
But I can't, because I went to the school, the principal calmed me down. Oh, you can't just come in here like that. This not the Wild Wild West. I said, I understand that, but me and my wife has been coming here telling y'all what's going on with this child. Now they're putting their hands on my daughter. That's when shit gotta stop. So either y'all gonna do something about it, I'm gonna do something about it. Well, sir, we're just gonna do whatever we can. You do. But I went home. I said, Sky, listen. I said, Daddy not always gonna be there. Mama not always gonna be there. If you can talk back to us and you ain't scared to fight with kids your age, for whatever reason, you shouldn't be. Because if you got the right to say, get out my room or whatever you say, you can't tell these kids, fuck you. Daddy's giving you permission to tell these kids, fuck you. I'm going to get ridden up. No, it shouldn't matter. I'm telling you, because they're not doing anything about the bullying. You need to tell these kids, fuck you, kiss my ass. I'm going to fuck y'all up. If y'all keep fucking with my daddy, I'm going to fuck y'all up. You can say these things. Now, I give you the information. You do what you want with the left of it. Now, if you don't do what I tell you to do, and they keep picking on you, and you're not doing nothing about it, you coward. You're scary. Like, I can't fight no kids. Like, I'm serious. I'm being 100. Like, you're scary. You just say you coward. Like, I can't do nothing. I'm giving you. Come on, y'all. If y'all went to school, y'all dad and mama said, hey, fuck them up. That's on my mind the next day at school. Boy, I got permission to. Oh, God. Bro. I'm on the bus like, what's up, Blake? Not today, man.
It's war time. Like,
not today. I get off the bus, I see the nigga. I'm making sure he even paying attention. Just, bam! Ooh! And I'm a twin already, so you know we jumping you. He getting his ass whipped. So, but what the daddy did.
Trying to go talk to the parent. Like going to the school is cool and shit, but I always try to talk to the parent.
And that's another thing. They talk to the parents. They like the parent, oh, she punished the daughter and this and that. But you know that's never enough because they can act one way in front of the principal, and when they get home, be like, "My little crazy child over there be bullying my little crazy ass." You know how ghetto people is. So with that being said, if you go approach the parents, they can be fake too. It can be like, "I told her about that shit," and when you leave, they can say a whole nother story. You never know. So at the end of the day, if they got a real ghetto parent and be like, oh, don't talk to me, I raised my fucking child, then yeah, we got a problem. Now, because you trying to question my fucking parent. But at the end of the day, when that shit happened, tell your child to do what she gotta do. But as far as fighting the parents who like, man, you jumping me because my daughter bullying you? Like, nigga, yeah, you will get shot. Think about it. Any of y'all kids bully somebody, y'all really being great parents, stop that shit. I warned your ass. And the nigga, you picking your daughter up from school, minding your business. Hey, man, let's talk. Hey, man, let's talk. Oh, we can talk. So, what you want to talk about? What the
Yeah.
fuck? And look, our kids in the car.
Yeah, cause
Shit, now you mad. You mad as shit. Like, nigga, I'm about to kill somebody. Fuck.
yeah, cause that parent could have be like, saying, hey, don't do this, and discipline the kid. And then as soon as the kid gets to school, like, man, my dad ain't here, my mom ain't here. It is what it is.
Then them kids influenced by other kids. So you got the little group of kids saying, hey, throw that paper at him. Pop, you still picking up? Man.
Yeah,
what you gonna do? Call your daddy? Shit. He did call his daddy, and my daddy got his ass whipped. Shit. So ain't no goods coming out of that situation. Shit. But I've seen bullying been taken to here in high school when niggas transferred schools. I've seen bullying been taken here to where it got de-escalated quick by the teacher. I've witnessed all levels of bullying, including being bullied to being the bullier. So I understand each side. I understand.
Yeah, I gotta get that kid out of school. I'm getting that kid kicked out. Like, he gotta move.
I'm telling my kid, I told my daughter, fight. I'm telling you, fight. They ain't gonna respect you unless you hit them. Fight. You gotta fight. Even if you lose, just fight. Show them you're not scared. Thing. Show them just show them you're not scared. They gonna respect you. If you show them you're not scared, they gonna respect you. I ain't scared. I'm not scared of no fucking body. Like, I'm gonna fight you. And I mean, every fight I got into, I was scared. I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared. Like, I don't want to fight. This nigga fight everybody every day. Now he come to me. I'm scared, but I'm gonna fight you. Win or lose, I'm not sure you ain't gonna keep picking on me. Every time you see me, we go fight. I'm not scared to fight you. It is what it is. So, I don't know. These new kids, I don't know. They soft.
It's tough. It's tough. Because some people, that just ain't their heart. Like, some people are just not fighters. Like, it pains you to, I think I'm that type. Like, it pains me to have to act a fucking ass on somebody. It takes a long time for me to get there. And then when I get there, now I'm a fucking psychopath because I didn't want to do this shit. Now you didn't brought this out of me. I'm about to fuck you up. You're never going to fuck with me again because you're going to think I'm psycho.
Why does nigga holler?
It pains me to do that. Like, every fight that I've ever got in, I cried. Like, I'm whooping their ass, but I'm boo-hooing because I don't want to hurt you. Like, I'm a lover. But now I gotta beat your ass. I'm beating the fuck out of you. But guarantee when I went home, I was like, her eye black. Like, some people are just not that way. Like, even when your parent be like, this gonna hurt me more than hurt you, like, it hurts me to even, like, that's why I don't hit my kids. Cause I'll be like, oh, come here. Like, some people just don't have that in them. I'm just so loving and empathic, and I just love everybody. If I gotta fight you, know that it took a lot for me to get here because I don't want to do that. It hurt.
My daddy fucked us up with no cankers. Bop, bop, bop. Now go in your room and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's how
it's like different in the, we growing up. Yeah, like now it's just like
that shit was different.
Yeah,
she was crazy.
What's your opinion, JaJeaux, on that situation?
I mean, you always want to try to de-escalate first, but I'm based off of action, reaction. You can't tell nobody how to react, so. I'm going off of the emotion of my child. It depends on how much you hurt my child. You feel me? Like, then that's how I'm gonna react. I can't put, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. It just depends on how, you know what I'm saying, how much harm you didn't cause my child. You feel me? The escalation is always first. We're gonna go through the protocols. We're gonna talk to the teachers, the schools. I'm gonna talk to my child. Avoid it as much as you can. But again, you can't tell me how to react when my child coming to me. You feel me? In a way I ain't never seen my child before. So
All right.
it's up. It's up.
Jeez.
So what you do, Derek? Shit, you got all those kids.
I would like have the talk, but I would do the same thing. I would just try to get the kid kicked out. Like, you know what I'm saying? You would tell you, just like you say, you tell your kid, stick up for yourself, fight, all of that. And it's like you say, if they don't have it in their blood, like
just
now I just gotta make sure, man, I gotta make sure my child good. So it's like, hey man, we gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go.
Like you could, like you got either like, but I don't think I ever want to get to the point where, like, damn, like I really, like I told her, like, Daddy not gonna be there for you all the time. Like
That's just in life, and because when they grow up, you don't know what they about to, you don't know what they about to deal with when they grow up.
They might meet a Diddy. You never know.
Oh Lord have mercy, boy! Now for sure I'm going to jail. Now I gotta kill a nigga now because you play with my child.
Shit, they might be the Diddy. You never know. They might shit. You just never know. Like even with a.
But I feel like when kids have their dad, they don't end up in situations like that because their dad has set the tone for what a man should be.
Look at that situation. It was a girl. Yeah. It was a girl bullying another girl.
Right. Two girls. That's something. Like,
that's not even. It's not even little dudes. It's a girl.
Yeah.
So it's like even worse.
That's the only reason I got involved with my daughters because a little boy pushed her. When it was just a girl, I was like, "You better fight that little girl." When the little boy pushed her, I was like, "Oh shit, nigga, you hitting a girl? You a bitch."
So, I don't give a fuck how old you is.
I don't give a fuck how. I'm gonna show you a bitch. Like I'm about to come to the school and bitch you, and then after that, then you could tell your daddy this grown man put his hands on me, so I can put my hand on your daddy.
No, man, you can't touch no kid, man.
No. Today in Clinton County. Clinton County.
You can't touch no kid, dog.
I'm rock bombing that little boy. Boy, you push my daughter.
Oh, you're a punk, boy. Punk ass nigga fighting little kid. Punk ass nigga.
You can't hit no kid, dog.
I'm gonna fight a child. Boy, you better come at your mic. I'm gonna fight a 10-year-old.
15-year-old.
It don't matter.
That's not a fight. Man. If you fighting a kid, that's not a fight.
I fight kids like that.
Hold on, you know exactly. You know. Hold on. This is how it would look if y'all remember the wood when Stacy went fight over. That's how it would look. That's how Blake would have looked.
We got to go straight to the parents. We got to go straight to the parents, man. I ain't fighting no kids.
You know, 15-year-old just beat Blake up.
Shit, that's what the daddy
like
did.
Cat Williams.
Yeah.
Them jits on they on goddamn young boy now, man. They on the top. They ain't trying to hear that fight shit, man.
For real though. Oh, this is the one thing before we get off of here, man. So I would play football practice today, right? And they had a bunch of kids there, like a bunch of NBA 8th graders, 9th graders, 8th and 9th graders. So like after practice, we like, man, y'all want to get a little scrimmage, all of us? Like, yeah. So this little dude was like, hey, Unc. So they do the nigga talking to me. He's like, hey, Unc. Hey, you want to go over there right quick? I'm like, all right, cool. And another little nigga, AOG. I'm like, you talking to me? Like, yeah, talking to you. I'm like, I don't. That's the first time I've got called Unc and OG by some kids before. I didn't.
Cause you old, cuz.
Yeah, like I didn't know, like, cause even the little nigga when we was playing, we was actually playing a football game. I thought the little dude was like 20 something, but he's like really 50 and 60. These little niggas look so old. So he runs, he's like, hey OG, I was out of bounds, huh? I'm like, what you call me? He's like, OG.
OG, cuz.
Don't call me that. Don't call me the OG. Don't call me Uncle OG. I may be old, but I don't look that old.
I look at the
respect, man. You just
like the Unc shit. The Unc shit is a I think it's a Georgia shit.
Yeah, it's a new age thing. They say Unc. They say Unc.
Yeah,
like, I never been called that before because I usually know people think I'm underage, but shit, like, hey, Unc, hey, OG,
nah, nigga,
OG. Like, OG, like niggas double OG, nigga, I'm about 30. Shit, don't call me OG, nigga, I'm older than that. OG is in their 20s, double OG 30s, nigga, triple OG 40s, nigga.
Stupid, man. All right, man. Who getting the fuck out? Oh,
Did I
what?
miss the twins' birthday? Y'all birthday passed, didn't it?
Yeah, we was talking with you earlier about that.
Oh, yeah, he sure did. You said, watch Brandi go forget our birthday.
Oh, it was the 15th, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Happy birthday, guys.
Thank you.
That's what you, if y'all listened at the beginning, she said she was running a lot. So she, you know,
I've been ripping and running and out of town and stuff. My bad.
Oh, good.
And it's so funny because on that day, I was like, it's somebody's birthday, but I don't know who. And I was just like, oh, Facebook ain't tell me. I used to be relying on Facebook to tell me, but I went on social media.
Everybody be waiting on Facebook to say.
Yeah, bro. A lot of people birthday be like, oh shit, they nigga birthday.
Waiting on Facebook to tell me, but I wasn't even on Facebook the past week.
Oh, shit.
My bad. So what y'all 38?
37.
Y'all 37? Woo woo.
37.
We in our middle 30s.
Shit, I'm
me about to be 38 in 2 months.
I'm in my late 30s. Shit.
Life be just flying. I remember being 25.
I remember being 5. I remember being 4. Shit. But like yesterday, I was 6 and 7. I'll be rolling, cuz.
Crazy.
But anyway, who y'all getting the F out of here this week?
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
And the fuck out of here we goes to.
Like I said, I'm getting invited to them little niggas calling me OG and Unc. Don't call me that shit. God damn
it. Brandi or JaJeaux, y'all can go.
Man, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I'm tired, bitch.
Knicks fans, man. Y'all thought the Knicks was gonna motherfucking go to the Eastern Conference Finals. Spike Lee, get the fuck out of here and take the Knicks fans with you. Y'all coming fishing with the Pelicans.
Oh, shit.
Get out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Damn, Knicks.
Oh,
And Denver.
Yeah,
Denver
Jalen
lost.
Brunson got hurt. It sucked, but damn.
Oh, Denver lost?
Yep,
I didn't even know it.
Damn. Came back and beat him.
God damn, they was losing when I was watching.
Yeah, they was losing.
They was losing by
They
30.
was losing.
Boys came back and win, bro.
Came back and beat him.
That's gonna be a good Western Conference final, boy. Kyrie, fucking head. Oh, that bitch gonna be.
Yeah, I was watching that game last night.
Came back from 20, dog. They came back from 20 to be the defending champs.
I thought it was 30.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna have a game. I thought it was the last game. Shit, like it's over. Shit, it's
This is
over.
the last game.
No, I thought
Yeah,
I thought the Denver was gonna come back and they'll have game 7 or something like this.
No, but they got a bit it. This was
that was the last game.
That was
yeah.
game 7. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I thought Denver was gonna win. That's what I thought because I'm watching.
They was in Denver. They played in Denver.
And it was beating their ass when I was watching. I was like, should they beat the shut the ball? Boy, ain't winning. God damn, man. Shout out to them ball, man.
For sure, for sure. Shout out the young squad and Edwards.
I'm riding with Kyrie though. Hope they win.
Jaden McDaniels ball today. That's why they won.
Who?
Jaden McDaniels.
Who's
Jaden
that?
Daniels. A dude come off the bench.
You shooting threes?
Timberwolves?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm about to check the stats right now. But yeah, damn. Nice. That old shit over with, man. That old phase over with. It's time for them young boys now.
Yep.
Brother. Kyrie the last of the Mohicans.
Yeah, he is. But he really ain't, because I was having a discussion the other day. He ain't really that old, bro. We had to pull
33, huh?
Like 30? We had to pull the 8 numbers up. Yeah, he ain't that old. So he like, feel me? He in that little class or whatever with Luka and all them.
All right.
Kyrie
30, what, 34, 33?
Kyrie 35.
Nah, hell no, he ain't that old.
He ain't that old.
Yeah, Kyrie our age, huh?
Kyrie not our age, bro. Kyrie younger than us.
Let me see.
Kyrie been in the league almost 12 years, bro.
He got in the league, what, 2010?
Kyrie 32.
Yeah, that's what I said. I know he wasn't that old.
He just be balling with the good, the greats, man.
So
the
many
future
teams.
greats.
That's why I said it. So many teams.
My fuck out of here was a good one, but
what?
I forgot. I think it was a good one. I was gonna salute somebody, man. But I forgot. But salute to whoever that was. I forgot there's so much shit be going on during the week, man. I'll be like, yeah, man, that's who gotta get the fuck out of here, this and that. But I'll be forgetting. I'll be like, I ain't gotta write it down. I'm gonna remember and I don't. So, but I'll do it for everybody else, even though we knew that he was getting the fuck out of here. But Diddy, yada that Jack.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Brandi.
Hey, mira, mami, mira, on Christmas, I always made a lousy Santa, ho, ho.
All right.
I'll give a fuck out of here to capitalism and working hard because I don't want to.
Fuck
Tired.
out of here. Fuck out of here.
Hey, you can go holler at Diddy. Diddy will make it easy.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Diddy will make your life easy.
See that? That's how it starts. Diddy will make it
You
easy
see the
for you.
whole podcast, she was like, I don't need nothing. Now she don't want to work. Get your ass out there to work, goddamn.
Diddy will make it easy for us. She don't want to work. Go
I
holler at
don't want
Sean.
to get beat up.
Go holler at Brother Love.
You don't have to
Number
be beat
love.
up, Brandi. All you gotta do is use
Lots
what
of bet
you
Miley.
want. That's all you gotta do, guys. You ain't gotta do much. Because trust me, there's a sucker out there.
She don't want to work. That's easy. Puff said that's easy. You don't want to work?
Trust
That's
me.
easy.
Trust me. They got a nigga watching the podcast tomorrow. Will be like, she don't want to work.
I got it. Let me hit her. Let
That's
me see her Instagram.
She don't wanna work.
It's in the
I
description
don't want
box.
to work hard. I don't want to work hard.
Diddy got you. That's easy.
I want a soft life so I could be in my femininity.
Which
Yeah.
There's a man out there listening that wants to provide a soft girl lifestyle for me that does not include beating or being
That
a-
attitude gonna get you a
I'm
Grammy.
sorry.
That,
Take
I'm
that,
hold
sorry.
on, that
beat
clip
that,
about to
gotta
go
come
viral.
That
gotta
attitude
come
gonna
with
get you a Grammy. Come to
You gotta
Bad
get-
Boy.
You gotta slap him a couple times.
Come to
Gotta
Bad Boy,
slap
get you a Grammy. You don't want to work? Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to work? That's easy.
I'm gonna just say that I'm before we give Bling to go shit. They even said Mary J. They got some shit coming out with Mary J. sleeping with a 15-year-old. Oh no, though. There's a lot of shit coming out.
Mary J.
I'm
Black.
going
Yo.
down.
15-year-old. They said
Look at me.
they had the dude that said that they flew the dude, the 15-year-old out, flew wherever Mary J was at. Allegedly.
Not
What's the
married.
problem?
No.
15,
What's the
like 1 in
problem?
5.
Yes, a
married,
15-year-old
dog.
teenager.
Look at me. What's
Not
the problem?
married.
I'm still trying to figure out what's the problem. I'm still trying to figure out the problem.
Not
Man,
married.
that's
dog.
that's not double standards.
Dog,
You know,
what's the
I
problem,
understand,
dog?
but that's
Dog, what's the
not
problem,
right
dog?
though.
Dog,
I don't
dog,
believe
ain't
that.
no wrong with she doing, man.
Not
I
married.
don't know.
Damn,
Ain't
no,
nothing
not
wrong with
married, dog.
Hold on, if she's not on the next, they just take off and power just come out. This on we don't have Mary J. Blige, so we had to redo the whole shit.
Not
We're like,
married.
oh, this shit real.
I don't think
Not married.
I don't think like that's really like I really don't think if
I think
anyone
they're gay, man.
I don't think they're gonna do it.
That's on the internet.
National 50-year-old.
Man, so what if she was? Like that little boy, that teacher. Oh,
You saying one teacher? That's over the whole world. Niggas,
Hey,
little
these teachers
kids
have been getting out of pocket now.
Yeah, hell yeah.
These teachers have been getting out of pocket now. I don't
I
know
graduated real early.
the age they hiring them or they just all horny. But these teachers
Hold
definitely
on,
getting out
the
of
children. I'm gonna say this because they do hire young, student teachers and shit like that, but they horny and them children horny because they got their phones, so they
But
looking
they
at all
more,
of
they
this shit.
seem like they more horny than the kids though. The kids, supposed to be
Yeah,
more horny than
definitely.
the kids.
Like they probably get hot from that shit. Ooh, look at that
Like,
16-year-old.
them teachers tripping, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all seen the movies? It's
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna lie. I feel comfortable when I go see my kids' teachers and they old. Oh, Cam, you got an old teacher. All right, good. You feel me?
I be the worst
Boy.
thing when you go to school and you see a teacher like 23, 24, and she be like, hello, Mr. whatever your name is. She be like, you the teacher? Be like, yeah, I'm your son's teacher. Be like, oh, really?
They're like, oh shit.
Hey, shit, hey.
You'd be like, this is not good. We got to get you out of here, son. For what? Son, we got to get you out of here.
We just gotta go. We gotta switch classes.
I ain't never had that growing up. I was scared of my teachers. Like I wish.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Maybe they teaching a little too friendly these days.
I had a few bad teachers, nice looking teachers. Had a few of them.
They wasn't friendly.
It was friendly and yeah. I think
Oh.
this is the sickest thing. My second grade teacher, Miss Calendar, I think she really liked me. It was kind of sick.
You like her too, though.
Yeah, but I didn't like her like that because I'm in second grade. I'm 8, 9 years old.
Oh,
Like
you was talking about you want her to play with your toys.
stuff like that. Yeah, I really did. I really did want to play with my toys. I had a lot of nice toys. Shit. That lady done everything. And she was the substitute teacher. She had replaced the real teacher who got pregnant. And I ain't gonna never forget that when they came into class with a little cart and they said, "This is for anybody who made principal's honor roll." And she said, "Blake, you made principals?" I said, "No, ma'am, I only made honor roll." She said, "Give it to Blake." It's like, "Oh, wow, there you go, Blake." Everybody was mad as shit. I was like, in the last day, I could never forget the last day she was there. She was hugging all the kids. All the kids like, I ran to my butt. She said, "Blake, not gonna give me a hug."
Oh, that's sick, man. That's sick.
She was grooming you the Diddy
For
way.
real. That's sick.
Grooming you.
I don't feel the problem.
Not gonna give me a hug. I was like, ah.
Man, true.
And
Blame.
I cursed out a very, very beautiful teacher in 6th grade. I regret that. I apologize. That was a pretty white woman. I cursed her ass the fuck out. Like, she ain't deserve that. She ain't deserve that. Miss, forgot your last name. Yeah,
Hold on. Fuck her. She gonna be all right. Blame who you got. Who you want to get the F out of here, man?
I'm not giving nobody that fight. I'm done with all
All right.
All right. Hold on. What?
Hold on.
What you cooking? I want to know what you cooking.
Oh, you know. That's the cheese.
Huh?
Fettuccine.
Ooh.
You got it on blur, man.
Awesome fry.
It's blur.
Hold on. You throw the sauce right there, you know what I'm saying?
Period.
Noodles, you know.
Banging on pots.
Yummy.
Well, guys.
All right, yeah. Before we end the podcast, I got a story to say. So I'm the guy that never allowed to have to say so.
Nigga, Joe. The bearded dad, DJ True.
Bye.
Bye.